as always. And while you're here, please go drop a like on my YouTube channel. Show some love over there and we can expand the community. Words are especially hard at the start. Let's get this set up. Let's do something, I suppose. There we go. Glad all this is still working after I messed with everybody. Started putting together a list of champions I broke yesterday. Need to at least somewhat fix them. Suppose I need to get this set up too. There we are. Yeah, I should probably get a dab going. Per tradition, you gotta start the stream with a dab. Yeah, we'll run it again. It's my current Marius mission. Or a Mantu. I honestly have no idea. It's one of those missions. I think I'm about halfway through the thing. And then the other one is spend bizarre gold, which I might be able to spend some tonight. We got Champ Chase coming tonight. I forgot about that. Kind of want to skip it, but half of it's already done for free for me as well. I need to pull Lamasu so I can start getting souls for her. Like, that's one of those champions you don't want to let sit around as fragments. And then I got that prism thing already, and I'm going to pull Armons, you know, so that's a legendary. It's a lot of points. Suppose I could probably double newt this down, huh? Both of my newts are in pretty good gear now, so this might be different. That's pretty hot. I don't think I need to keep torching that. Yeah, let's try that. Maybe it'll save me 30 seconds every day. Or 6 times every day. Hey, how's it going, Bobby? Thanks for popping in. Just sitting here talking to myself, you know how it is. We ramble here. I hope you're having a good night. I recall you wanted help with something tonight? I don't remember what it was. I was pretty tired. But I did remember you. Was it Fire Night? Or was it the event dungeon? Make sure you can get somewhere in the event dungeon. Hey, it worked. Let's see if it keeps working. That was 50 seconds. Shit. Coughed up a sneeze, my bad. It's always hard to hold back the cough when you got a sneeze brewing. It's hard to hold back the sneeze when you got coughs happening. And my day's going pretty good. Pretty darn good. Sweet. I made a new PB for the Iron Twins. Yeah, just remind me when you want help and what with. I believe it was Fire Night. You get snowed off at work or whatever? Oh, excuse me. Shoot, excuse me. All the unpleasant noises coming out of my face at the start of the stream tonight. Just seems like it'll take so long. They called it and then there was no snow even, dang. Or it. Hey, how's it going, Cadley? Hope you're having a good night. Or day. Depending on where you are. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, Fire Knight and Minotaur. Sounds good. What's your time frame looking like? Alright, we've got the Ice Golem, so we'll leave you, and we've got a Durgan. If they all have gear, this should work. Oh shit, they're gonna kill themselves on the Ice Golem though, maybe. We'll see. From now until I get off? Alright, sounds good. Hell yeah. We'll definitely get you in here. In the next hour for sure. I'm gonna play around on my account for a little bit if you're hanging out for a while. If you don't mind. Rope the music. $7:06 for you. Is that AM or PM? Still doesn't tell us anything. That's alright. Doesn't change anything. Hope you're having a good one. How are we all doing in the event dungeon? Everybody getting some pinpoint? We got 2 months to get as much as we can and replace all of the spider gear. I was able to make it up to 13 on the free-to-play. What is this? Oh, weird. Okay. Let's do that. Hey, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, Bobby, as always. Throwing out the gifted subs. Hell yeah, dude. I'm sure Cadley appreciates the hell out of you too. No more, not commercials. Ads. No more ads. I hate to keep 5-star stuff, but that one could be really good. That should do it. So we got training, Fire Knight, Dungeon Divers, and then we got Champ Chase opening tonight. I believe that's all that's currently going on. Should double check. Yeah, and I actually advise most people skip this probably. The Champ Chase. I'm not going to personally because I got this thing, and I also need to pull Lamasu because I want to be able to start getting souls for her. So that's my reasoning, but it's actually one of the worst. It's like the worst kind of champion chase that there is. Okay, we don't have any of that. How about we just go for... That'll do, I suppose. We need a glyph. We need to fix some people too. Like you. You too. And we don't have any more removal items. Well, I don't. You guys might. I am fresh out. I was treating them like they were an unlimited resource because of how many I had stacked up, and then... Oops. Ran out. Okay, so... Tanix as well. I want to completely rework him, I think. Wonder, do I have Slayer yet? I do. I could do 9-piece Slayer on him. I have an accuracy and an attack banner, so I go whichever way I want. I don't have crit damage. I kind of want to do Slayer Stun, though. I think that'd be really fun. So I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to try to do it before the whole event dungeon thing is over, because I think it would work really well for that. Alright, everybody else doesn't really matter. Guess I do got a handful down here. I slowed her way down because somebody has her frickin' gear. Kymar. I don't like that, but... That's what we got for now. Alright, so I'm supposed to upgrade... Oh, I don't think it actually matters. So I'm done with that, so... What do we want to upgrade? Just don't have any. How about... Need to be really harsh with that stuff at this point. Hey, Inferno, how you doing, sir? No, Lamasu's... Well, yeah, Inferno said it. Lamasu's very new. She's from Siege. She is incredible. And she has wings. She looks really cool, so... She's got a 24% in all battles speed aura. She's going to be the best leader I have on my entire roster. She's got a passive that permanently decreases the accuracy and resistance of bosses. I mean, everybody, but... Yeah. This is nutty, especially with the strats that I was already talking about building for Chimera. If I can drop both of those stats by another 100, I'll need like... I'll literally need like 100 or 150 resistance to resist everything or something silly. Like, so that'll be really fun to play around with. Just be fighting Nightmare Chimera that can't do any of his debuffs, other than the like 2 or 3 that he has that can't be resisted. She's also got full cleanse, 1 person reset, turn meter boost, which is pretty cool. Also has intercept on it, not bad. AoE block buff, decreased speed, great for Hydra. A1 is also an AoE, decreased attack. Pretty not bad. Big fan. And she definitely passes the drip check. She's got a cool tail. Her sword is super fancy. Her sword has fur on it. Beastly. Looks like Diablo on her hip. On that shield thing. Almost. Maybe not. Maybe it's more like a lion or something. She's got another one back here. Looks like a door knocker. The angel with demon heads all over her. Neat. Alright. Let's burn something down. Gotta kill this thing a couple of times. I think it takes like a minute and a half or something with the 3 people. Yeah, so the moss is free. Everybody will be getting her eventually. I think you beat everything in the game just with the free champions they give you. Take you a while to beat Amius like that, but... most of the free ones... well, I shouldn't say most of them, because I just don't think about the ones that are bad, but there's a good handful of really good free ones. Like Thor, and Deacon, and Newt. They were all free at one point. Deacon was my login promo. I didn't get Wukong. No regrets. Now that I've been playing on the free-to-play quite a bit, I honestly think Deacon would have been a better start than Wukong. Of course, it sucks that I still don't have Wukong. Love you. Good night. But yeah, he sped my account up a lot. You did Wukong, but he's very mid for PvE. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't... he's really good for PvP, but it's hard to find a good place for him in PvE. He can be decent in Hydra. I mean, he's not bad. There's ways that he can be utilized for sure, but it's hard to get the real use out of him until you have a team full of 6-star champions, because one of the biggest parts of his usefulness is being able to manipulate him into being targeted all the time. And if you make that happen, then your teams can go bonkers, right? Because he'll just come right back. Like in the spider, if you can make him be the target of all the spiders, then you'll only... and anybody else will only ever have to take 3 spider hits. Gosh, that was difficult to get through. Thanks for being patient and bearing with me. Yeah, see, in the spider, it's like his best place is probably like I was just saying, make sure he's the target, and maybe even on. Let's go here so I can look at it and think about it while I talk about it. So, if we were to be running, trying to think like, you know, we're chilling early game, we don't have the fancy stuff. We're running bunch of epics, and then we have, you know, we'll pretend we got Wukong, right? I think if you put, like, you could run something like this and have it be decent speed. Actually, you could probably even do it better and put, well, how would you want that? Put somebody in to decrease the defense so that Wukong could actually smack the boss. Pretend Newt is Wukong. But yeah, the first one would work just fine. You know, just have a team of people, because that's how I got into Spider first, is just a team full of people to keep Mordecai alive while he burns the spider to death, and then make sure that they don't kill the little spiders. So if you had Wukong in the team, you just shut off his A1, make sure he's not tanky at all, so the little spiders want to hit him, and then let him revive himself, and or let Drath revive him. Yeah, so in that setting, the auto, like, it doesn't matter. He's just gonna A1 the boss every time. He's just there to tank the spiders. Kind of like you can use UDK. If you bring UDK into the spider room, the little spiders will never attack anybody else. They can't. Well, they'll try, but they can't. And then you don't have to worry about who's tanky and who's not, because Wukong or UDK is taking them. You know. UDK was pivotal for my climb all the way through the spider into like hard mode and stuff. So I couldn't nuke the hard spider at first. I had a weird team where I'd like I'd lit the spiders on fire, and then I brought a nuker, but I had them start with their A1, and then I would let the spiders burn the boss a bunch, and then nuke all the spiders out. That was my original hard mode strat. Do we get Chimera loot yet? Is that a thing? Weird. 6 hours, huh? I have to win a live arena too. Just want to do that before I get off my account. Try to at least. That's something I am prone to forget until it's too late. Well, that's not nice. Let's see, Wukong and Tormund. White queen, yep, yep. Oh, my Arbiter's not even fast right now. I slowed her down to like 260 or something, or 360. Or 350 something. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we ban Armons and just pray we can boost and not get frozen. This one is looking like it's not looking good. Oh weird, we go first. Only one freeze. Failed to strip. Turned into a sheep. Damn. That fucking hurt. Like, really bad. Oh. Alright. Alright. Okay, we will grab this one. Because I gotta hit the restroom. We're gonna burn it here. Oh, we only have 2 keys. Oh. I'm gonna pee, take a dab, burn my energy, and we'll hop on Bobby's account. Help him solve some Fire Knight. And Minotaur? Say Fire Knight and Minotaur? Pretty sure that's what you said. I will be right back. Alright, they're really fast now. Cool. Yes, sir. Fire Knight and Minotaur. You got it. Do you have a cold heart? Can't remember. Makes it a hell of a lot easier if you do. It's time for that dab that we talked about. If I'm going to keep using this bong, I need to at least buy a new banger soon, because this glass is all porous. It's all frosty where it's not supposed to be. I'm still glad I didn't throw it away when I got the new one, though. Oh shoot, those guys are already max level. Wasted energy. You've got 2 cold hearts? Okay, well, Fire Knight should be easy, I would think. Fire Knight should be easy. What stage are you on currently? Or are you on... You're on 20 and you're trying to make it faster? Is that what it was? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh boy. No, that doesn't matter. That's Dungeon Divers. I'll gladly finish that. This is the one that I'm not happy about. In fact, I might skip the second. I gotta decide which 2 events I want to skip, right? Because if anybody's going for this fusion, they should be doing the final summon event, if they can hack it. Because that's actually, you should probably skip the champion chase and something else. And then do the summon rush at the end. Because there's probably going to be something for like the soul event in that summon event. Seems to be their new meta. Swipe down for more. Let me swipe down. Okay. Hydra we gotta do tonight too. I'll do your thing first though. Probably gonna run my big key tonight. Or, I mean, if I end up busy and doing takeovers, if people want help and stuff, then I'll just run my Hydra key tomorrow. During the day. Which is fine too. I like helping people. Ooh, I'm about to level up. Cool. I need to do the thing. You already know the drill. You're a gentleman and a scholar. real OG. Alright. We're all indeed blind. Alrighty, this is where the magic happens, chat. Hopefully. It's gonna be either magic or it's gonna be really, really sad and awkward and embarrassing. Can only go one of two ways. That's the real fun in takeovers. It's a risk every time. Are we gonna look dumb today? Gosh, I hope not. Alrighty. Is your solution meant to be out of your 6-starred champions currently? Or is it meant to be, like, what do you need to do to make it faster at whatever cost? And what are you currently running? Maybe. I need to look at what time we're trying to beat, too. 3.5 minutes. I should probably run it once and see how... This is the team that you had set. See how our attack does on these waves and whatnot. Is Bellower built for damage? Kind of just wondering to myself, you don't have to... no, he's not. Is that where your stuns came from? He might be in a stun set. That would make sense. Oh, this is one's around 4 or 5 minutes? Okay, I got you. There's a minute. I didn't look at your AI either. Just kind of unfortunate. Yeah, our attack sure takes his time with these waves, doesn't he? He's the weak affinity here. So that sure doesn't help. Whoop. Yes, we probably want to turn off her A2, because she could have stopped the healing of the boss right there, which would have saved you 200,000 damage, and she should have. Now she's going to use it, and then she's going to use it again. Her A2 is useless on the boss. Here it is. Yeah, so I'd want a better wave clear solution, and then turn off her A2 as well. Smash Lord might not be necessary here. Clearly the longest bit is the boss though as well. So if we figure out a better way to deal with the waves to alleviate that pressure, and then bring in another means to control his turn meter, and then shut off Cold Heart's A2, he'll never heal. He'll possibly never take another turn, which is kind of what we're going to look for. Give him as few of turns as possible, if any. Alrighty. Excuse me. So, our attack is weak affinity. That is one of our biggest issues here. In addition to that, you don't have anybody else. That's single hit, but this is triple. Still on a 4-turn cooldown though. Bellower and UDK are both capable of doing pretty good damage to waves. Oh, you got Ninja. Oh, he's not finished. Does he have stats? Does he have books? Oh, Ninja's got the same affinity issue, though. We got a Magnar. He can hit really hard. He could nuke waves. Okay, so with this team, you can decrease the defense and the attack, as well as provoke the entire wave, which will help you control him. You have Vogoth for heals. Magnar should be able to nuke him down because you're decreasing the defense. You can revive if Coldheart dies. I think if you can get Magnar to hit really hard, this does pretty good. You're gold 3 now. Well done. Nice. That classic then, right? Well done, sir. Alright, so I do think I like this better. It is going to depend on some things, though. 250. That's okay. We might be able to do better. And I mean, he does have a triple hit A1. So maybe making him a little bit faster might be worth it too. Nice, dude. Yeah, the medals or bars or whatever are one of the most pivotal things you can be doing on your account. It's one of the biggest things setting me back from the true endgame players. They look at my stats and they're like, oh, you should have like 20% more crit damage. I'm like, yeah, I'm working on my Great Hall. That'll do it. At the last little bit of Ascensions, it's the difference in the stats there, you know. Okay, so let's go look at these people. Let's go show them a little bit of love. Before we do that, though, we have 5 million silver. And do we have a thing that we want to use today? We have several. Nice. Look at all that. Ooh. Got 8K. I'm jelly. I want it. I want one. I did figure out a solution to this problem with the X being so close to the red thing. I click on a different shop before I exit. So I'm just, that's my protocol now. Plarium's gonna try to fuck us. Gotta improvise, adapt, overcome. Oh, Royty. Are these all champions that I hearted? Can I take these hearts off and heart different people? Sweet. Okay. Little easier to look at now. I mean, is he just missing glyphs? Because that would... Gets us almost to 2,000 defense. Keeps his accuracy. Moves up 20 speed. Are you using Frozen Banshee? Otherwise, if you don't want me to take that from UDK, I could take this necklace and then look for another piece of pinpoint somewhere else. Well, that doesn't answer my question. Are you using her still? Because I remember that was like, it technically worked, but you would have to do like 4 keys all on the same affinity, so you'd have to spend gems, and that makes it not worth it. That's all her crit rate on that one piece, huh? I like that one. We could probably replace that. So let's look for a helmet and a chest plate. Let's do this. Start here And okay, so 5%, we must have 11% crit rate on this chestplate that we're wearing. Do we have an accuracy one? Ooh. Now we're at 67. That's just shy of what we want. So we really just want to hit crit rate right here real quick. Are you done with the artifact enchantment already? I don't know if that really matters. I can't get crit rate on that stuff. I could with a single piece of Slayer. Any Slayer gear. No. That makes it almost worth trying this again. I mean, if we hit crit rate, this is going to be one of your best pairs of gloves. It's probably worth 1 or 2 more tries. Yeah, see? So for her build, we needed 3. So I will conserve your supplies and just give you the 4 that you needed. Not using her. And no, you didn't finish it. Perfect, that's what I wanted to hear. I'm gonna wait to glyph till I see how this works, because I might not want her going any faster. She's looking pretty quick. Let's send it. I should have asked. I can take from these people, right? I mean, if any of them are necessary to be fixed, I can probably fix them afterwards. As long as you remind me. But I want this gear. May I please have it? Yeah, you could if you wanted. Oh, you'd be losing... Oh, you'd be gaining speed. Yeah, so we could look at maybe doing that too, but... we're gonna take this up. See what happens. Defense. That is fine. That is a-okay with me. Alright. We're gonna equip all this. That is yours now, Cold Heart. You needed some love. Let's go get you the love. Okay. And then I love her. She's beautiful. Wouldn't change a single thing. Actually, I really like this build too. I think. I do believe. Got over 200 accuracy, decent HP, 2000 defense. He's a little bit squishy, but he's crit capped. Okay. And then on you, we don't have masteries yet. Do we have relics on anybody? No. Okay. You're not leveled up yet either. And you're still just as tanky as that Stag Knight. Look at that. Wow. Do you have plans other than Phantom Touch on him? Or can I grab this? I haven't built my Stagnite, so I haven't put a whole lot of thought into it. Usually Phantom Touch is just a really common one for Fire Knight. Okay. Just in case, I'm going to glance through. Sorry, it's kind of hard not to put my finger in front of the camera there. Could do commanding. Yeah, I think I like Phantom the best for now, and then if you find a more specific use for him that you want a different blessing on, then obviously go ahead and swap it. He's also got Stalwart, which makes him extra tanky, so I think this will work fine. I need a couple levels on him, though. Okay, so we can... You're probably not going to be sad about me throwing some brews in him then, right? Oof. We got 9. How far does that get us? I mean, that's 29 when he was already okay on stats. That might be enough, so we'll try it. Completing missions for you too. That cost extra, you know. Alright, let's go kill the Fire Knight. I think that was everybody I needed to look at. Not this. No, not like that. New fire. We didn't look at Magnar. He's the last one. All right. Magnar. Magnar. Alrighty. Well. Yeah, after looking through your gear and then looking at Magnar, I actually kind of think... Oh, we never picked a blessing. We got a 6-star blessing. This is going to pump up his stats. Crushing Rend cool with you? Or is there another strat in mind here? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm looking at him like, I don't know if I could do better with the gear you got. I'm probably just going to glyph him and try to find some lucky oil rolls. His HP could be a little bit higher, his speed could be a little bit higher, because it looks like you can push, you know, you're at like 250 on some of your champions. So I like to see him at like, you know, 190 or something, close to 200, hopefully. I think Crushing Rend is the dream, I would imagine. Oh, this is going to give him 10 speed too, right? Give you a minute in case you want to look it up or whatnot. Do what you think. Okay, well, as usual, I will take another glance around. Make sure I stand by my decision. Now what do you look like? Look at that, 182. Try a couple of things and probably look for HP on him if we can. I don't know if I want to burn all your... Yep. Yeah, this is a good... Well, Yeah, it's a good piece. That's worth it. Of course, we get a 3. Alrighty. That's probably worth trying. That's better. I will double check when we get to the end and see what he's looking like. We are going to get a couple more speed along the way. That's HP. Oh, we're out of the little oils now. We have a bunch of... I was only looking at the big ones. Dang. I was like, dang. Okay, so we could go back and hit the ones we like, but... another 3. Okay. I'm gonna leave you one big one, because I had some really bad luck, and I don't want to keep burning them on shitty rolls. Alright, so let's see where we got to now. We got him like 10,000 more HP, looks like. Maybe like 8,000. We didn't really change him much. We did get more speed though, which is probably essential for the Fire Knight. Oh, did I do the AI? I didn't do the AI. Damn. Yeah, so this is 20 seconds on the wave, it looks like, something about. $30? Okay. Well, it's twice as fast as we were doing. Get a little bit of cheeky provokes. If you got Magnar into Savage gear... Oh, he's only level 51 too, so you're gonna get more... Oh, yeah, we need to mess with the AI. For sure, this will be better with the AI changed, but... yeah, if you got Magnar into Savage with the similar stats, that he might just nuke right through the wave. Yeah, we don't need him to keep doing his A2 there. I didn't check if you already had it, but you could pick up Evil Eye on a couple of these people as well. It's really bad to have on people that you might bring into Bommel, but it's really good for Fire Knight and certain other bosses. Well, we definitely saved you some time. Let's mess with the AI and see if we can shave off some more time for you. Whoop. Alright. New PV. Always good. Let's change the turn, or the order here too, actually. I'm pretty sure we want Vogoth in the back. Come on. Come on. There you go. Yeah, it would be really nice to see those guys die a little bit faster. Like, we almost get a good clear here. We need Magnar to hit harder. I mean, it's still quite a bit faster than it was. It's still gonna save you like an hour every dungeon divers you're doing or something like that, you know? A minute a run. I don't know how many runs you actually gotta do for dungeon divers. But we did it. So what did you want done with Minotaur? What's the problem with it? I'm certain you're clearing the final stage. It's just you want a speedrun version for that as well? I suppose Magnar will hit harder when he's leveled up, because he's going to get a bunch of HP. So, that'll do something. Could throw a relic on him. Have you been doing Chimera? Do you just have a bunch of forge material or something? If so, can I forge it? Get masteries faster. Okay. So you want to figure out how to get a PB there as well. God, I did the squirrel brain thing again. You've been doing it. What have you been doing? I forgot what I said. Oh my god. I can't just be asking people questions. Not fucking remembering. Embarrassing. Heck. Oh, you've been okay. I can forge your. I got you. Your materials. Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, I'd really like crit damage. Definitely not attack. Thank you. It's just that easy, right? Take some big HP. Big enough. Now what are we looking like? 246 crit damage. Oh, right, we gotta put on the new one though. Boom. 259. Very nice. And we could pump our HP here too with some oils. Crit damage would be better, but I'm not gonna blow through a million. The res is pretty useless. This is worth changing into almost anything else. Okay, maybe not again. Well, yeah, maybe not again. Doesn't have speed on it, so it's not like a forever piece. Alright, let's go take a look-see at what we can forge. Then I'm going to run that one more time with his new... Ooh, sweet. This will be fun. That doesn't look great. Epic. That's really good. That can go on Ninja. It could go on the cat. The new cat. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Kinda jelly. I don't have that one yet. That's a pretty standard one. I've used a couple of those as chickens to rank up other ones. Similar one. Although those ones are better. The goblet one is better than a couple of the other ones. So you might wait to get like the one that says like they take less damage if they're provoking people. That's kind of trash. This one was not amazing either, but excuse me. It's weird how it seems like everybody's getting a bunch of dupes. No matter where they go, they're getting like the same couple most of the time. There we go. There we freaking go. That's a good one. That one's just as good as the epic one you got. All right. Is it worth investing that into this champion for you right now, though? Probably. Not doing that. No thank you. No gemstones yet. That's okay, that's another 16% crit damage. That 275 crit damage. I'm imagining him as words freaking suck. I would imagine he has the highest crit damage on your account right now. And I would also imagine that we're about to get a PB here. Then we'll move on to your final request. Okay, this is my chance, though. I'm gonna run away. You can't stop me. Here we go. How's it looking? We're here and we're smacking him in less than 2 minutes. Now just kill the boss. Really quick, please. Make me look really good. Or at least kinda good. Oh. Dang. I don't know if it's gonna be a PB now. I'm nervous. I have big words. I've made very bold claims. Don't know if I can back them up. Wasn't it like 303 the personal best or something? Clearly I'm disappointed. We might have gotten, on that 303 one, we might have just gotten really lucky with Cold Heart and the Relentless. So after you run this a couple times, you'll probably end up with a PB that's like 2 minutes. Yeah, it was over 4 minutes or something when I got here, right? Alright, well that should save you hours of your life. Make fusions forever easier. You need to solve this. Getting pinpoint while it's open, like, I've been telling everybody, like, drop whatever the hell you're doing. If you need a 6-star champion to solve the event dungeon and get, you know, up to 20 or up to 16, whatever it is that's pushing for you, it's worth putting your other goals back a little bit to get better and more pinpoint. Just throwing that out there. Alrighty, so we're gonna use Magnar for this. And you. Probably you. What's your PB that we're going for? Because you don't have somebody who can just solo it really quick, right? I don't know if Magnar will be tough enough to do it on his own, but he's your hardest hitter right now. So I was thinking the two of them together might be decent. But Stag Knight's going to make him work a lot better. It can be kind of tough at the start to get a single champion that can just blow through it all. Like, Artak probably can if you get him in regen gear. I mean, Magnar might be able to as well, but I'd rather try it on mine than yours. Mine's got over 100,000 HP. So essentially when you're trying to get it faster earlier on, you're trying to find out like which 2 or 3 champions can do it really quickly, and then bring one other person with them, and then those 2 or 3 champions that are speed running it for you will have all their masteries done, so they won't slow down the other person from getting theirs. "45 minutes, okay, cool. Been going for the fusion, fair enough. So you're gonna solve it. You're just waiting until the time is right. Once you're done with Fire Knight, you'll do the rest of the dungeon divers there, I suppose. But yeah, I'd spend once you're nearing the end of the fusion and you know you got it solved, burn up any excess energy you have picking up pinpoint. Highly recommend that. Yeah, I don't know, this is such a weird task, speeding up a Minotaur run. Just put in your biggest damage dealers, and like Zergala can blow through waves, so can Magnar. I don't know, this task might be too hard. I don't know if I'm up for it. Speeding up Minotaur is a whole different ballpark, man. Yeah, I don't think this is a PB by any means. But I think we also stole gear from the dog, right? Oh, it is a PB. I'm up to the task. This was calculated. I knew it the whole time I had this handled. I didn't doubt it for a second. But while we're there, I don't know how much we care about his build, but let's find some boots. This is what I want, and we're gonna go right to the top. Okay, I wanted the crit rate. Hiya! Speed it up one more time. At least this way, whenever he does go, he'll kill whoever he attacks, right? I don't need to necessarily speed him up and give him turns. Because hopefully Magnar, since he smacks so hard, he'll be taking care of most of it. Yeah. Okay, so I guess this is better, right? Does this save you time? Did I help? I hope it helped. It's a weird task. Like somebody asked me to build a campaign farmer for him before. It's like, oh god, I'm not... This is an elite level task. I am not prepared to speed up your Minotaur. Or build you a campaign farmer. That's a weird one. We did do it though. Get you a PB here. I'd probably run just... I don't know, who are you trying to get masteries on right now? Because if you can't just nuke your way through it really quick, that's probably how I'd do it. See, he's done. He's done, so they're not slowing it down. Who was the other one? He's almost done. Anything else you want me to look at while I'm here? Cernic, Anchorite, Noel, Geo, etc. Those are the ones that are getting masteries. I got you. Well, once Zargala is built, I would probably drop the dog out and just leave Zargala in there. That way, and then just put somebody else in the dog slot to farm up their masteries. And then eventually you'll pick up somebody who just, you know, wipes the floor with everybody. And then you won't... I mean, it's probably not... It's really not even that. It's really gear. It's almost always gear over champions. Oh, you got He-Man. He-Man can do it. Probably a good handful of these can do it. I'd imagine Stock can relatively quickly because he throws out so many poisons. You got Artak too. Artak and Stock would go really good together. Iron Twins. We can take a look-see. You have a Geomancer? Yeah, okay. I mean, this is guaranteed to win. This can go all the way to 20 or 15 pretty easily. So let's save that for you. We need to delete stuff. I'm going to delete everything that says fire. Because that's not faster. That's not doing it. Wasn't this one Fire Knight too? Is this another one I can delete? There we go. Yeah, it gets kind of tough when you don't put names on them. Alright, we like you. And you. Where the hell are you? You. Not you yet. You, hold on. You and you. Yeah, so this is probably what I'd run as you're progressing, and then consider, you know, when you get to the top, you can think about trying to speed it up, but it's going to be kind of a tough climb until you get, you know, really strong gear. This might even be affinity friendly too. You might have some struggles in affinities, but I reckon it has the potential to push through. Let's look at their... He's naked. He is not accurate enough for 15, but he's decent for here. These guys are decent for a good long while. So we need to gear Geomancer if we want any hope of doing this. This is kind of fun, solving all kinds of stuff tonight. Another concern I had is I'm broke, actually, so let's try to find some money. Do I need to ask? Doesn't look like it. You've already bought what you wanted. I'm buying what I want now. I'm pretty confident in that decision. We've been hanging out long enough. That's 3 mil. That's not a lot. Oh, that's actually a good check. I bet I can make a decent pile just like that, couldn't I? Let's see, what's your best pair? Honestly, I don't know if I'd keep any of them. Alright. Geomancer. Show you some love. Could be good. none with accuracy. Broke the music. That's what we'll be taking then. Oh, right. Do you want me to... How far do you want me to go on this? Do you want me to build him, ascend him, test the Iron Twins, and do the whole shebam? I'm willing to do it. You've invested in my services many times, so I got you if you want me to. That's fine. Is any of this silver? No. I don't think they'll give you silver here. There's some dust, though. Yeah. I'm probably going to need to use all these too for it to have a decent chance at working. And this only gives it a decent chance if I get lucky. You want to roll the dice or hang out and wait? I mean... Yeah, because it's not going to be consistent burns unless we get 4 books in that. We got 7. Could work out, but... You put me on the spot, and all of our friends are watching. I'll let chat decide then. Either you or chat decide. I'll sit here till somebody else makes the call. I'm gonna take a dab. You can't make me. It's your call. Poll. Okay, let's poll it. I got a mouse. Did it start it? Did it break the game? Why isn't it starting? Okay, weird. I broke it. Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me start a poll. It's being wonky. I'm gonna refresh this whole stream manager thing. See if that fixes it. I don't like that. I don't need to sit here and stare at Geo though. Let's look at your roster. Oh shit. That fucking sucks. I just lost my lid. I have another lid from another container though. I'll just steal from the other container. Throw this away. Do it? Okay. Yeah, we'll just book him then. Let's get all into the A3. Okay, we got close. That's honestly better than we had any right to hope for. 13 legendary books. I just noticed that. My goodness, sir. Yeah, probably her, but you're waiting to get your points off of those. Oh, we need to build him. Duh. Okay. That was our only option, so I'm not gonna bother with the dressing room for that. Those are for when I do the Nick and... I gotcha, okay. I am just about done booking my Noel, and I did throw like 1 or 2 random books into Nick. So I'm a little ways out, you know. I'm going to try to gear your Geomancer at least in a way that you won't have to do much about him until you get to 15. The other pipe people might need some work, but your books are going to be your biggest issue here, I think. Kurzad looked decent for a while, but he's going to be shy on accuracy, I believe. And then Geo's burn right now is on a 5-turn cooldown. So it's going to be like as soon as his speed gets up high enough that you can't keep the burn on him anymore, that's when you're going to start failing probably. And it'll look like you need speed to fix it. But really you just need books, because each book is going to give him basically like a 20% speed increase. The first one will be like 20, the second one will be equivalent to a 25 as far as getting his skills out. Why'd you have to do all caps? I feel like you're yelling at me. Don't yell at me. What's that? Ooh. No way we have a full set of regen here. Ow. Ooh. Boy's been grinding. This looks like usable gear. Triple speed AC res. Triple speed, or double speed, sorry. Double. Double speed AC HP. Ooh. That's a hard call. I mean, we're not going to be able to build the res as high as we need. We should go with the HP. And then what was this? Okay, let's get weapons out of here. That's pretty. That's even prettier. Okay, and do we have other decent options? This one could be really good. Ooh. I think that's probably worth losing. And we need to wait till I'm sure that it's what I want to keep, because I'm going to drop a regen piece here. I'm well aware that it's 5 pieces of regen. I just do this so that I can pan through and find the weakest pieces and figure out which ones I want to improve and swap those out. Oh, you're just typing fast? I got you. No worries then. Okay, so what are the weakest pieces? Not that. Not that. Probably not that. Okay, these are all good. We could try to find a better pair of... Well, let's look at the speed set. That's what we want to do. Let's find... Are you using him, or is he like the other one, where kind of unusable until I figure out an actual solution? I wish I had those champions that we're doing it with on your account, because I'd spend millions of silver figuring it out on my account so I could replicate it on yours, but I just don't have block damage. Unusable, okay. Well, we'll do what we need to get you some real progress then. Because this would give us 21 more. Gosh, he's almost too fast with that, isn't he? Because then if we take his boots up too, he's over 200. That could be fine. We'll try it, see what happens. Yeah, that's very... I mean, that's better. I might be okay with that, actually. Hopefully we can get a little bit of extra ack here. Like that. That always helps. Alright, so we still have a bunch of ack to find here. And a lot of speed to glyph. But I don't know if we want to, and his boots aren't even upgraded, so I don't know if I want to get him faster yet, though. I'm more concerned. He's level 1. He's level 1. That will be enough to try him out, I think, maybe. Hopefully I'm not screwing you over here with the using your brews. Okay, so just gotta double check their builds. 250, she's zooming. 206. 191. I need you to start with this. And I think I want you to start with, oh, that. And then I don't want you to use this at all. I'm pretty sure it's useless, right? Provoke. Decrease attack if they're provoked. Increase the duration of debuffs. Yeah, this is what we want the whole time. And we don't want to use this at all. And we don't want to use this at all. We want to use this all the time. You do your thing, you're beautiful. Let's get back to the climb. Not at all? Good, good. Cool. Well, I think this will be a good one for the people who watch the recordings, because I don't know how long they watch, but I've been having anywhere from like 50 to 100 people watch a lot of the recordings. And I think we did a lot of decent content on your account tonight. We solved some solid strategies. Sped up your Fire Knight a lot, saved you hours there. And then, I mean, there was the super complicated dynamic boss, Minotaur, that we sped up for you. That one was really tough. Honestly, I was baffled. I was just like, I don't know. I just Thor. I don't know. Before that, I think it was, I just did Rathlos. Yeah. Rector Drath is pretty clutch here. The Veil makes you resist a lot of the Iron Brands, because her passive, if you have Veil on, you have extra 50 resistance, which can be pretty hard to find. Especially early game. You know, it's like half a res banner on everybody. It's pretty sweet. Bogoth is definitely helping keep you going. You don't have the decreased speed out right now, which is a concern. That's one of the biggest concerns. There it is. That's why we have you, Kurzad. That's why we love you. Because if you buff... if you buff and he doesn't have decreased speed, he works like the Queen of Hearts. He'll take a fucking turn. Not directly, but he gets a turn meter boost for each buff, and you have a team of people. If you throw 2 buffs on each person, that's a full turn for him. So that, in combination with dealing with the Iron Brand, is the struggle here. Now we gotta make sure we can get the decreased speed up, but we buffed, so he gets a free turn. That's what makes it kind of risky. We just lost somebody. And we don't have cooldowns on Elva because she's not booked, right? And you're not booking her. You're waiting for the... clan boss. Words are hard. I figured it out, though. Vogoth is working really good with the Geomancer combo here, though. Because he's helping keep his burn up. But then once it falls off, you're just waiting. Because you need 5 Geomancer turns. Five turns is a long time to wait, so he still doesn't have it ready. Iron Twin, he would have just killed himself right there if he was burnt by Geomancer. That would have been it. I guess we don't have any protective buffs on the team. There's no increased defense, no strengthen, or anything like that, so it's really not going to hurt us to speed Geomancer up for this team comp. So we could speed him up to help overcome the lack of cooldown, because he's not booked. Looks like we did it, though. I think once he's booked, it'll be pretty smooth sailing on your climb up. Books on him is going to be the biggest thing. You will eventually need more accuracy on Kurzad. But that might be as simple as, like, maybe he didn't have an accuracy banner when you first built him or something. I don't know, he was pretty low. But Kurzad does lower the accuracy requirement for everybody else. But I recommend you keep his accuracy, at least, where you need it for the top level of the Iron Twins. Because you need him to open with his A1 to drop the decrease speed immediately. That way you can start buffing. If he misses that, then you buff, then he takes a free turn and it kind of sucks. The more extra turns you give this guy, the more times he stacks up these Iron Brand things. And then that's what lets him ignore your defense and deal extra damage and whatnot. And then the longer you stay in the fight, the higher his defense gets as well. Which is why you have to have a way to kill him relatively quickly, like Geomancer. And Geomancer's A1 is actually going to be really good here too. When he lands that decreased accuracy, it's going to stop you from getting Iron Brands for the most part. It'll save you a lot of them, at least. See, we don't have the burn here. We're waiting forever to get it back up. That could have been half of his remaining HP there. Yeah, I think you'll keep climbing. Once you... I don't know where you'll stop like this, but once you book him, I think you'll go even further. Couple more. I mean, it might go all the way. Might need to work. You probably have to work on Kurzad before you go all the way. And obviously, booking Elva would be huge as well. We are climbing, sir. I think after this one, though, I'm probably gonna get off your account, get back on mine. Holy shit, it's 1 in the morning. I've been on your account all night. I need to start working on the fusion. Another option if you hit a wall, if or when you hit a wall, is, well, right now Stag Knight is actually, I mean, Stag Knight's really good here, so I hesitate to say he's your weakest link, but you've already got 100% decreased speed, so you could swap him out potentially with somebody else as long as they have a decreased attack. Probably just somebody to keep Geo and everybody else alive better. Like a cleanser would be her. Elva cleanses, doesn't she? There's, no? Oh, it's only like a 75% chance until she's booked up. Okay. So she does cleanse, so no, you don't need that. Teach me, master. We were solving all kinds of problems for this guy's account, for Bobby's account, tonight. I've been on his account for hours. Quite literally. I'm pretty sure. It's 1 in the morning now. But yeah, Iron Twins is the last thing. What do you think of this team we threw together? I think it'll go all the way, but he'll need more stats. Yeah. Yeah, pretty not bad. Making 25 an hour. Appreciate that, Bobby. The real MVP. Now, the only time I made 25 an hour is when I was building houses. Carpentry is the most money I've ever made. But it is cold as hell. That's not the reason I quit, though. But what else do? We shaved off like 2 minutes off of the Fire Knight team, which will save him hours. And we shaved off like 30 seconds off his Minotaur run. That was the tough one, really. So about what I charge for things in Raid? A gear cleanse was 5 subs, takes about an hour. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about pricing. I don't know how exactly I want to do it yet. But also, I'm not super high demand, but I don't know. I'm trying to find a balance, because like I like helping people and doing stuff for them. I'll never cleanse for somebody unless they pay me anymore. I'm not cleaning your room unless you pay me. But Bobby throws down all the time. So if he asks me for help, he's got it, you know. He's one of the regulars. He's here all the time, hanging out and throwing down gifted subs. I don't think I'm making 25 an hour. I haven't quite broken even yet off of the stuff I've invested in with the Streamlabs and all that. Hey, see? See what I mean? He's always doing that shit. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. Hell yeah. See, that shit's awesome. Getting paid to play video games. That's the gosh darn dream right there. We went through one of the milestones. That was cool. Got those handful of soul stones. I said I was gonna log off after that one, but I kind of want to see where it dies now. Plus, it's all recorded, so, you know, I've had a good handful of people watching recordings. I don't know if they make it this far, but if they do, they'll probably want to see. Oh, they didn't do it. That's okay. Well, asking you shall receive. He did not have a burn on him right there. So that's a thing. That would have saved us some damage with the deflection, but... Geo's not max level. He's not max level. We don't even have a goddamn soul on him. What? I think this is what I went with on mine. The only thing it does is the defense, but it turns it into a potentially AoE big decrease defense. Every time I've asked, you've told me to just send it, so I'm sending it. Yeah, we could pick up Master Hexer and Lasting Gifts as well. I think Lasting Gifts is probably the one you'd want to get first. She doesn't have anything. Yeah, so I think you got obvious spots that you know where to improve these people. We've already talked about it. And I think you improve those things and you'll probably push further. How far did we make it? 10. So we're getting there. Still got a lot of unleveled people. It makes it kind of tough, and unbooked people, so... When does the training or the chase start? 38 minutes. PC drop in 5 or 6 weeks. Ooh, phone's getting warm. Thank you. Appreciate your support, sir. Happy to help an avid supporter such as yourself. I'm not 100% certain that I used that word right. I hate that red dot. I think I'm just gonna claim them. I think the Magisteel is kind of a waste of my cognitive effort, because I don't think it matters. I do so much classic arena, I never run out. And I never get enough of the... Even doing... I don't want more 5-star stuff. Even doing... When I forged all my forged stuff during a CVC, I couldn't burn up all the... I couldn't even get close to burning up all the Magisteel stuff. So, I think as long as you're doing your classic arenas all the time, I think you'll never run out. Unless you just never forge anything for a long time. Then you could end up stacking up the extra stuff enough. Alright, no more red dot. Much better. Hydra, glyphs, and Fire Knight. Oh, excuse me. Who do we want to glyph? Sometimes you just need to go throw down a +8 glyph, you know? Don't really want to show you a bunch of love, you're about to get reworked. Well, this is getting harder all the time. I didn't gear you yet. There we go. Sure, that'll be fine. At least it's done. Do you think I want to go hit the Fire Knight a couple of times? Get myself a little bit closer, and then I'll probably go do the... I don't know if I want to get into Hydra tonight or not. Kind of want to do my pulls and stuff as soon as the thing opens. I need to turn that heater down. I don't know why I took them out. That's fine. Go ahead. Have at it, guys. This won't take too long. Or you're not in gold 5 because gold 5 gives you nearly the double Magisteel. I see. Yeah. Yeah, gold 5 isn't really that. You should be there within, a couple months of starting your account. I'm already in silver 3 in my free to play. And it's just like Battle Sage, War Maiden, Wukong, Kale. And I'm pretty sure if I put up a defense, I'd go further. I just can't be asked to mess with the team comps right now. I did do a little bit of tweaking, but just stacking up gear, and I'm so broke on silver, so I don't want to try that hard. I'm just going to stack up silver and keep cleansing the gear as I get it. And then do some re-gearing in like a month or something. Maybe just once I get the computer, do a whole overhaul and then start pushing on the account. It'd be a lot easier then. Yeah, I didn't realize that though. I didn't mean to throw shade your way if you're not in the gold. Yeah, I suppose that does make a difference. I guess that makes sense for its place in the game. It's really just to incentivize players to, you know, it's like an extra incentive to get into the classic arena. Because a lot of people, like, it's hard to realize how necessary the Great Hall bonuses are because they're so subtle. But once you get them stacked up, they're nutty. Like, if you're 2 months or 3, maybe even like 4 months into the game, the Great Hall bonuses, if you have them all, it's like almost as much as your goddamn gear that you have on all your champions. But it takes like probably takes 2 or 3 years to fill up your Great Hall, I would think. Actually, Heinz Shoes, if you're still here, do you get more tokens in Platinum? I've been wondering. If I pushed into Platinum, could I fill up my Great Hall faster? And is there people who drop down to single-man defense in Platinum? Is that a thing? Because I've been really close to Platinum. Even without putting up a defense on my main. So I don't think it would be that hard to push in. Especially if I put my fast gear back on Arbiter. I was almost never running into people who had a faster Arbiter than me. Would be good to know. I think I've seen the Platinum people in the test server, like with drop teams on their refreshes and stuff. Plat Arena, you get better stats, more bars, but it's only the top 500 players. And you won't stay in long. Not worth pushing. Okay, yeah. So exactly what I am doing is I'm on the fast rate already, or the fast track. Doesn't get any faster than what I'm doing. I do a lot of I mean, it never fills up. It's just like my energy. I don't let my tokens cap out. I think I got like 3,000 medals for the Great Hall ready right now. Yeah, just about. Having trouble deciding. I think I might be going with crit damage. I don't know. It would make building way easier for everybody though. Like if I just went HP on everybody, then everybody would be more tanky, and then I would alleviate the stats where I could put more crit damage on my damage dealers. So it almost feels like HP should be the next one. HP and defense kind of make more sense from like a grand scheme perspective. Got a handful of these too, but I don't know where the hell to use them. I mean, I could always dump more into Hydra, something or another. Can almost do another speed. Oh, you can't split them. Really? Really? Okay, so I need to find somewhere I want to spend the silver ones, because they're useless otherwise. Neat. I was thinking about saving them up for the Chimera thing, but I've got so many other things that I'm still trying to progress in, like Curse City. I did it. If I'm not struggling with anything Accuracy, resistance, speed. Suggested for the first 3. Okay. So does that apply to here too then? Should I be getting the res? I did think about that. Especially with the way Chimera works. So, I ran Chimera and ran Newt with Drath. And Drath has that passive where she gives everybody 50 resistance. And while Newt was under the veil and with that extra 50 resistance, he was resisting all kinds of stuff. This would give me 50 more resistance on all of my champions if I bumped up all of these. You went accuracy, crit damage, and then res. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, I've been putting into crit damage most recently. Which is probably part of why I bumped up my main Hydra. Part of why my Hydra team got the damage it did. Guess I reworked my whole team though. Hey Tanjiro, how's it going? Sorry I didn't see your message. Need to climb to gold 4 to farm bars efficiently. Maybe. Maybe. I haven't put up a defense on my free-to-play. It might come down to how much you play the game as well. Because if you're... and your habits as well. Like, I usually come in here in between every other content I'm doing and hit a refresh and see if I can win some fights. So that'll help a lot. And then before I go to sleep, if I have tokens left, I'll go lose all my tokens to drop my rank. And then in the morning, I'll have easier fights. Yo, Tanjiro. After the Arbiter mission, I think spreading makes sense. Bring everything up to 4. It's so cheap. Yeah. That's what I did. It was super cheap to bring them all up, and the nice little bit of stat boost on everything is pretty sweet, I think. You did your Great Hall so dirty, doing 5 everywhere? So dirty? Why? Why is that dirty? No worries, gave me a shout out? Oh, hey, I see the shout out. Thank you. To 38 people. I don't always see those on the side. But I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. You got goodies? Yeah, but with the amount that it takes to take one of those things up to max, I took all of those things up to 4. The HP and defense was one that was kind of necessary. I was having trouble keeping my damage dealers alive in certain content, and that actually helped me push a lot of stuff by doing that. So that's one I definitely don't regret. And then I guess part of it might have just been the completionist in me. I wanted them all to be blue. But I don't know. The alleviation of stat burden is quite nice. And like somebody else said a moment ago, it's so goddamn cheap to just throw the first couple in all of them. Yeah, I'll definitely be thinking about that over the next couple of days. I have till Tuesday to decide. Res would be cool in Chimera, but I don't really have the champions to build a team for it yet. I skipped Signy, sadly. One of my biggest regrets in Raid. Damn. I actually made a bunch of... yeah, I got a bunch of Signys. Or I got a bunch of the rares that were used to fuse Signy. And then I just used them as chickens, because I'm dumb. I did get all my accuracy all the way up for sure. Free banner on everybody. The res isn't necessary on so many people, though, is why I was so hesitant to do that. But yeah, the crit damage is really hard to be skipping on. That's why I started pumping up that last one. I can definitely notice the effect. It's... yeah, now I'm getting 3-4 damage dealers on my Hydra team sometimes. 525. Look at you. Big numbers. Damage dealers don't get hit in any dungeon. Yeah, fair enough. I try to build... I build a lot of my champions for Hydra, though. I play around with a lot of people in Hydra. I also do a good bit of, like, all epic runs in Hydra, just for the fun of it and the show, you know? Gotcha. Let me know what you get, sir. Definitely let me know. Alright, well, this is rough. Normally it's not like this. This is awkward. I think I'm just gonna leave. My tail between my legs. Do one of these. Don't tell anybody what you saw. Appreciate your lurk, sir. If your damage dealers did more damage, they wouldn't get hit. Respectable opinion. In a lot of cases, that is the case. Yeah, you might be right. Would that be like 10% more crit damage on everybody, I think? Because I'm already halfway. If you're so overgeared that you don't need defense stats, you stacked super hard on your Grathel? I don't understand. Oh, Great Hall. If you are so overgeared that you don't need defense stats, you stacked super hard on your Great Hall. Oh wow, this is gross. Yeah, the attack's gonna be the last thing. It's not super useful. Oh, G Hall is Great Hall, duh. My bad. You finally finished half of it after 2 years? Oof. That's how I feel about ones that start like that. I'd rather just not waste 2 minutes in there. It's the best way to deal with this content. They already make you wait so long for the freaking banning and stuff. I'm sorry if that sucks to see, but I accept defeat. And I'm looking for the next fight. Oh, you weren't doing the arena for a long time? That makes sense. Yeah, honestly though, I think I've been thinking like I'm coming up on a year. And I'm not halfway done. So 2 years makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. He stole my Mikage. I'm so sad. Oh, he's got a 6-star poly Mikage. What am I getting myself into here? Focus on picking my supports first? Okay. I appreciate that shout. As you can tell, I'm very new to this PvP stuff. Yeah, well, Thor definitely works. Mashaled's kind of iffy. I mean, he can be a menace, but he's so stat hungry. I think we're screwed here. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, there's definitely more meta champs. I just don't have any of them. I got Vitrus the Anointed. I got Vlad. Vlad's decent. Arena Nuker is Kale. You got it, man. Fair enough, sir. I appreciate that. I'll start with these two from now on. Dab time. You got it, sir. We will do the dab. Is this isn't the same person, is it? They're just that meta. They're all using the same people. How boring. Might be worth picking your brain for my PvP stuff as well. You've done a lot more PvP than me, and PvP is where I'm struggling the most. I mean, I'm getting all the necessary things. But I'd like to push up higher in tag team arena and stuff. Learning more about PvP in general would help there. Yeah, it seems like it could be really fun. I mean, if the meta is good and there isn't like a... It's unfortunate that I'm seeing so many of the same champs, you know? I'd like to see more variety. Hopefully they'll do the leagues and force people to pick some weird shit. That'd be fun. Yeah, Wukong and Armons are in every lineup. Absolutely. And I'm seeing Sify every time too now. Bunch of mythicals yesterday, I suppose. That was mixing it up. Mythicals add a lot of variety, right? We were winning against those people, though. Some of them. Ah, you got the Mikage. Alright, here we go. Dab time. We're just gonna lose them all tonight. Yeah, that's fair enough. They seem to be adding a lot of stuff to shake up the meta, though. Like Supersonic, if you're behind somebody in speed, it can get you ahead, or it can get you to cut in. There's the obvious Stone Skin to just ignore their first turns. I think we're dead. Not yet. He's gonna take his time with it. I didn't get any new follows tonight, did I? Just checking. I've been at like 99 for like 4 days now. Alright. Well, we came, we saw, we got our asses kicked. It do be like that. Okay, I need to burn this and then maybe do my Hydra, I guess. Make sure I didn't ruin any of those people. Goodness, I hope not. Lizzie's gonna play your account and rename it Massive Boob Luck. Awesome. I don't know who that is, but I hope she has the great luck for you. Is it massive boobs or is it just massive luck because of boobs? I never turned that heater down. I'm getting cooked here. And so is my phone. That's probably why it's not charging right. So the Mad Hatter, the new fusion, might actually make it into my big Hydra team eventually. I need to figure out a way to get Hex back into my team. I guess you were saying Lydia, but I need cursed gear. I guess that's really what I need. Oh, excuse me. Who knows, by the time I build and book him up, I'll probably be looking at going back to the drawing board on Hydra. Oh, excuse me. My apologies. She is known in the streaming... She's known in the streaming people. She hangs out at Zero a lot. Oh, okay, another streamer pulls on her account and I got you. She has 3 or 4 accounts. Understood. Cool beans. Yeah, I've heard of Zero Brew. I'm pretty sure I've seen Zero Brew a couple of times too. I've been watching so many different content creators. I'm having trouble keeping their names straight. Is Zero Brew the one who dances a lot? Or is that Blazing? Oh yeah, Zero Brew is the one who dances. Okay, yeah, he's cool shit. I like him. Sometimes he's a little bit much for me. A little bit too much movement, you know? Makes me a little bit anxious. But yeah, he's cool shit. I like his energy. Zero's a good guy. Ken and GG were my favorite raid streamers. Ken and GG. I don't know if I know of those ones. Are they ones that are on when they do the like panel of like 7 different streamers? Are they some of the people that get brought up on there or something? Oh, Kimpachi. Yeah, I know who Kimpachi is. Yeah. He is on the other side of the world, so I've only caught him live like twice. But I've watched a good handful of his videos. I like him too. Guest Gaming. Gotcha. I don't know if I know of Guest Gaming. I might have seen him before, but I don't know for sure. Some of Kimpachi's videos have helped me solve content. He's good. Good shit for sure. He has a raid website. Guest Gaming has a raid website? Like a whole website? Like the Hell Hades one or something? Like a Yumi Love? That's intense. I don't honestly use any of the raid websites anymore. I have, like once every week or 3, I'll pull up Epic Champions Masteries because I don't want to sit and like think for 20 minutes how I want to build their mastery tree. But yeah, if I care a lot about the champion, I do it with my brain instead. Big pulls in 2 minutes. There will be pulls in just a few minutes. I don't know if there'll be big pulls, but there will be pulls. I should have been thinking more about how I wanted to actually solve this conundrum. Because I just pulled a legendary off of Sacreds. Music's dead. And if I burn my Sacreds here, like, it's gonna take 9 Sacreds to do the final summoning thing. Right? Okay, I was thinking we'd spend it there. We are going back in here. I'm gonna walk away for a minute again. Grab a hunk of cheese. I ate a big snack before I started streaming, so I don't need a whole meal. You're here for the shard pulls. Well, thanks for showing up, sir. I didn't even put it in my title because I forgot that they were happening. It's supposed to be one of my rules to not do shard pulls as soon as the events open. But I hate waiting, because then I gotta not only not do it when I'm on stream, but I gotta go to bed tonight just like looking at them, you know? Just thinking about what champions they're probably not gonna be. Running the event dungeon? What event dungeon? What do you mean? Where the shard pulls at? I thought I was pulling your shards tonight. We're all here waiting to pull your shards. Aren't we? I thought that's what we were all here for. Pinpoint got Arnor? I don't pull shards often, fair enough. We did do the event dungeon. Far more than I pull shards. Yeah, same. Same. I play the game a lot, and when I buy stuff, I buy it to keep playing the game. I buy a bunch of energy and gems. Yeah, we did solve the dungeon. Just need to do Fire Knight for the epic. I'm doing the fusion. Mad Hatter seems really strong. His ally attack is crazy. Doubling the damage. Like, my Newt already does over, or not my Newt, my ninja already does over 1 million damage with his A1. I want to double it. I'll one-shot the severed heads, move on to the next one. That'll be fun. Does pulling champs in the portal count? That's what I'm starting with. I'm starting with pulling Lamasu so I can start having chances at her soul and put her on my wish list. Then I need to calculate like what I want to pull. It's not gonna be like a super great like pulling a bunch of 10 drops. Like, I gotta do this calculated. Just pull 3 Legos. Is that all it takes? I have 3 Legos I can just pull. Done pulling? What'd you get? Get anything cool? Too many champions in the vault. Don't know if you should. Yeah, that's a hard call to make. I've been thinking a lot about how I'm going to handle that in the later future, because even that reserve vault is filling up. I'm gonna have to spend a whole night or two soon going through and just cleaning out the vault and using a bunch of epics and stuff as chickens. Not sure how exactly, or might try to put it off until I'm on the desktop. Alright, I'm gonna run away quick. I'll be right back. And then it should be about time to pull some stuff. See what we get. Do a slow and calculated champion chase. As promised, I grabbed a big hunk of cheese. Ooh. Yeah. Skip that, huh? Skip that champion chase? Fucking bet. I don't think so. What goodies did you get, Tanjiro? thought you were coming back to tell us what you pulled. We'll probably be able to make one of her too, right? So I gotta remember to calculate in the 350. Let's get it. Fuck yeah. Super happy about that. Pretty sure I never sold it. No, get out of my face. Yeah, big soul for her. Ugh, excuse me. Damn, we need so many friggin' points. Oh, that's the trick, isn't it? We could stop. You know, we could stop at 1500. You want to stop at 1500? How's everybody handling this? What are we doing here, guys? Oh, I can do 2 of them total? Okay, cool. So I can calc 700 points in. But I still probably want to get to 4,800. How are you guys all handling this? Because I don't think I want to stop at her. I think I really want to try to get that cat relic. The ignore defense thing. Yeah, champion chase is secretly an epic chase. I mean, I could just pull all of those fragment champions. Think this would be a good time to do that? Start dropping all my legendaries. We got 3, that's 1,500 more points. I could fuse a Broadmaw too. I might do that as well. So that's 1,050 points, I believe. Wrong one. Come on, here we go. Yeah, it's 1,050 for those. I realized people could ruin me if I didn't set it decently high for the dab time. I had it set at like 500 points, and I think it was Bobby was just spamming it on me. And I was getting toasted. Seems like 3K are good value. Yeah, but I really want this epic, this legendary material, man. Like, I really, really want it. This, let me explain. It's not just like a fetish thing. There's reason behind it. If anybody who pulls this, this is the best relic in the game right now. For a damage dealer. And it's like not even... I don't even think it's close. Had to put a time limit cooldown on my hydration. Yeah, I saw PJ had something like that too. But I don't have a hydration one because I drink so often and I already have to walk away to pee so often. Yeah, so this is a weird one. It's only PvP, right? That's never going to work out against bosses. Less damage. 5% more damage to enemies who's... So this is for... Okay, this is for an HP-based damage dealer, right? Because they'll receive less damage because they have less attack. No, from whose attack is lower. Okay, never mind, that's backwards. Max HP is lower. I guess it's you kind of going one way or the other, aren't you? Or just put it on Toshiro. Or He-Man. Be good on either of them. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you got me there. Well, I mean, it's got defense. 40% crit damage and ignore defense. Yeah, it's definitely best for the attack-based damage dealers. Yeah, I agree. That bottle's a good one for He-Man. You won't ignore defense because you have more HP. I'm gonna chalk this up to I don't understand those champions well enough to process what you're saying. King Narcisse, I haven't played with him yet. Okay, so could just pull a mythical right here. That's a bunch of points, right? So it sounds like Njord is probably quitting at 3K, which makes sense. You're gonna be in a tough spot for the fusion as is. I think starting with all of these might be my best bet here. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I only think of Chimera and Hydra when I'm thinking about stuff. I'm only thinking about the battles of attrition. You know, the good, long, complicated fights. That's what I'm into. I rarely think about PvP unless people remind me to. Because I do my best to make sure that my PvP interactions are very brief. That's why I usually go first. You're only going to do the epic? Fair enough. Yeah, you're going to be cutting it real close for the fusion as is, right? Yeah, my priority needs to be shifting towards PvP for sure. I mean, Cursed City and PvP are all that I haven't conquered. And Chimera. I haven't gone to the end of Chimera either. I almost clicked exchange. That would have been embarrassing. He looks fun too. I like him for Hydra. Block buffs, leech. Decent. I mean, he hits okay, but it's not great. He could be good in a hex set. And he stacks himself up. Easy to keep him alive, he's HP based. See how close these get me. Gotta take the free points. Stick these champs in the vault. Legendary Collector Badge. This is why I ground out her Shards, was for a situation like this. They give us the worst fucking option for champ chase. I mean, I guess I could have just skipped it entirely, right? Only did that boss once. Put Marius. Does 70 mil on his own? Nice. Yeah. I use Newt on... I mean, even when he's the wrong affinity, it seems like I can't get away from using him. So he's the combo for Akoff. That's weird. Is he... Should I even bother reading him? This is a lot to read. Want to save me time? Is he decent? Oh, he combos with both of them. Weird. Okay. So now I'm going to have to figure out where to get the other points. And how many more points I need. And then I'm going to forge that thing right now. Oh, I guess I kind of need the energy, right? We are halfway there. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. That sucks. That sucks really bad. Haven't summoned him. Helmet. The one they make you summon for Montu. Don't want the souls in the pool. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's too late now. I've committed. I need to figure out how I'm going to get these. I could mystery shards for a good handful, but I don't want to do that on stream. I guess I have 1,000 more than I'm considering because I'm gonna fuse Broadmaw and her, two of her apparently. Oh shit, that would mean that I couldn't do it. Couldn't pull the thing tonight. But I do have to do that. I can't pull all the shards and shit just to do the relic fusion tonight. Sorry, folks. I have to do the calculated way. I mean, we could pull a cheeky legendary, handful of epics. We could pull these. Pull a Godseeker. If you guys are in my situation, and ignoring the fact that a lot of you probably don't really want to go for the relic, how do you get this? Ancients. Yeah. Yeah, I've accumulated like 20 of them in the last 2 days. I think I get like, probably not 10 a day, but probably like 15 every 2 days or something. Alright, well, let's pull some. See what we get. Epic. Both. Should have been a Signy. More epics! I think Tamila actually empowers somebody else, like Dark Kale or something, right? Not really expecting to pull any legendaries here, but maybe we'll get enough epics to push us the rest of the way. I mean, we gotta somehow. Boys are worth a decent bit. Hey, Achak, he's new. I like Achak, he's cool. Necro Hunter, don't like him. I think we'll pull one more and then we'll go take a look-see. What's going on? Oh, I did.